Welcome to episode 714, Marcos Galperin, 10 Lessons. This is an outline of episode 714, lesson 1 to lesson 5. This is an outline of episode 714, lesson 6 to lesson 10. Lesson 1, he is the e-commerce king of Latin America.
The largest online commerce and payments ecosystem in Latin America. So we have Alibaba, China, Amazon, the States, Europe very differentiated, and we have Latin America, and there you have one leader, the first mover advantage, everything is there. We have Mercado Libre. So we can easily call it the Amazon of South America.
Lesson 2, the Stanford Professor Connection. Professor Jake McDonald helped him get his first financing for Mercado Libre in 1999.
Obviously took the opportunity to drive John Muse to the airport, as Dean Levin was just saying, and was able to get some soft commitments to starting the business. Then I will tell this guy about you during lunch, and I will set you up to drive him to the airport after class. So that relationship with Jack McDonald really worked out very well for me.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Lesson 3, problem of Latin America. Government policy that is not pro-business and not pro-growth.
In Latin America. But we also keep hearing about all of these challenges, perceived challenges.
I mean, I would say all the stereotypes are true.
Okay.
Tough, it's very tough. Infrastructure is not as developed. Regulations are backwards. Many times regulators are not thinking for the benefit of the most of the people. They're just trying to optimize for themselves. Or so it's in very few times you encounter an environment which is very pro-business and pro-growth, etc.
Lesson 4, the big opportunity of Latin America.
A tremendous year, up over 115%. What's really driving the story at Mercado Libre right now?
I would say the opportunity in Latin America is very big, and both e-commerce and fintech has taken off in the region. 50% of our population does not have access to financial services. E-commerce is less than 5% of retail.
Lesson 5, building the moat. The moat here is the same as barrier to entry in business. The moat, in this case, the warehouses.
Improve market share, market strength, and increase the moat. A lot of users, they are optimizing that by adding payment systems, shipping systems, whatever they can do to leverage the ecosystem they have built. Revenue growth of 65.5% year over year. And go for market domination because it included free shipping a while ago.
Lesson 6, the explosive growth rate.
And the ecosystem is pretty big. 211 million registered users, 33.7 million unique buyers in the period, constant growth, and revenue growth of 65.5% year over year. Those are huge numbers, and even revenue growth is bigger than Amazon's, so a lot of potential in this company.
Lesson 7, contrarian view. 3 founders built the eBay of Latin America when everyone said it wouldn't work. All 3 founders are MBA from Stanford University, the class of '99. Here's Hernan Casan, and here's Stelio Toda. The lesson here, 3 Stanford brain is better than 1 Stanford brain. Lesson 8, Mercado Libre survived 2 crashes. The first crash was year 2000. It was the dot-com crash, 1 year after Mercado Libre was founded. The second crash was the 2008 financial crisis. That's 1 year after Mercado Libre went IPO. Lesson 9, long-term thinking and patience of 20 years.
At the time we launched Mercado Libre, there were like 80 other companies throughout Latin America, more or less following the same business model. I think that the difference in the case of MercadoLibre was long-term vision, assembling a great team, the kind of commitment that that team had, etc. But
Lesson 10. Free delivery has its advantages and disadvantages.
Yeah, well, free shipping is costly and as you correctly state, drives a lot of growth because it makes new buyers try many times for the first time doing e-commerce. We believe the opportunity in Latin America is enormous. We want to focus at this stage in growing our business, not so much in driving margins. Last year we had a couple of very large price increases from our main carrier in Brazil, Correios, and that affected our profitability. But obviously we want to balance growth with having a sustainable business.
Thank you for watching. Please subscribe and leave your questions and comments below. Anyone here who has purchased from Mercado Libre? Wishing everyone peace and prosperity.